In this video, we're going to go over how to order fractions from greatest to least. So say I were to give you the three examples of 1 over 2, 3 over 4, and 2 over 3. And I told you to rank these from greatest to least. How would you do this? Well, our first step is going to be to find a common denominator for each of these three fractions. And so we're going to list the multiples of each denominator, starting with 2. So the multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. Just list out a few. And then for 4, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. And then for 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. And so once you list out a few, try and find if there is a lowest common multiple for each. And here, we got lucky there is. The lowest common multiple for each of these is going to be 12. So now we need to make each fraction out of 12, or we need to make each denominator 12. And so how are we going to do this? Well, for 1 over 2, we need to multiply 2 by 6 to make it 12. And then what we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top to make sure it's equivalent. And so that's going to give us 6 over 12. And then for 3 over 4, we need to multiply 4 by 3 to get 12. And then what we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So we multiply the numerator of 3 by 3 as well. And so that's going to give us 9 for the numerator and 12 for the denominator. And then for 2 over 3, to make 3 12, we have to multiply it by 4. And then what we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. And that'll give us for the numerator 8, and then for the denominator 12. And now that we have three fractions all out of 12, all we have to do now is simply look at the numerators and rank them, in this case from greatest to least. And so the biggest numerator is going to be 9. So that's going to be our first fraction of 9 over 12. And then we're going to use this symbol and have the open end pointing to the greater fraction. Then our second fraction is going to be 8 over 12. And our last fraction in this case is going to be 6 over 12. And as we can see, the open end of the symbol is pointing towards the bigger fraction and the pointed end is pointing towards the lower fraction. So a key tip is to make sure that you convert all the fractions so that they have a common denominator, and that way you can simply compare the numerators and make sure you don't make a mistake. Because sometimes what some students will do is they'll just look to see which denominator is bigger and they'll use that fraction for the bigger fraction. But that's not correct. You need to have a common denominator to be sure. I hope this video helped. Thank you.